What is going on, guys? Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Today we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to call this series kind of Offer Up Trash or Treasure. So I just purchased this huge shoebox full of Pokemon cards off of Offer Up for $30. Met up with the people selling it. I just had to pay in cash, wear my mask, keep social distance, and which was kind of awkward, really weird way to buy stuff. But we got it back, and we went through it and organized it a little bit. So let's open this up and see what we've got going on. So the first thing we've got these two gigantic cards, and then you can open up and see the rest. I got some little dividers in here just keeping things apart, but we'll take those out of the way for now. They got the Elite Trainer box. We'll show you that here in a second as well once we can get most of these cards out of the way. And then we've got all of those cards. So we'll go through kind of some of the good ones, and we'll kind of take it card by card and see if we struck gold or if we wasted $30. So once again, let's just go into these guys. These are the Charizard EX and Mewtwo EX Jumbo kind of promo cards. Both of them are pretty much destroyed, but I might be able to do something with them, do a little backdrop or something. They're kind of cool looking. So those aren't worth anything because they're so damaged, but better luck next time. The reason why I bought this box, first of all, was just because from the pictures I could see a couple rare cards that I knew I'd want to add to my collection. Unfortunately, some of them came out more damaged than I expected, just because the pictures were taken in the sleeves themselves, and the sleeves can kind of make them look a little bit prettier than usual. But I also thought it'd be a little bit fun to do on the channel just to kind of see if what I got was worth it or not. Maybe you guys will kind of share your stories with me as well. So this Elite Trainer box came with a bunch of sleeves in it, but it was pretty white and roughed up on the edges, so I just went over it with some craft paint, and you can kind of tell in certain lighting where I painted over, but I think overall it looks better, especially off camera. If you're just looking at it across the room or something, it looks really good. So let's just get right into the cards. So if you guys follow me on Instagram at Tastic_collector, you'll know that I had a giveaway with these Evolution cards that are going to be happening soon. Probably by the time this video is out, they will already be sent to the winner. So congratulations, whoever wins these cards. Overall, if these were English cards, they'd be worth $27. But they are, as you can tell, not English. They are actually Korean, which are definitely less collected and less worth. But so, I mean, everything, it looks just like a normal playing card. You can definitely tell by feeling it though. It kind of feels a little bit different than an English card or Japanese card even. Feels thinner and kind of a glossier coating to them. So, I mean, I'm not going to get any money from these because I'm going to give them away. But, I mean, I would probably look around $7-ish in their current condition, and because they're not English. Just kind of a bummer. But let's just go ahead and jump in to some of the cards that I will try to make a profit off of. And we'll kind of see. So you guys definitely saw all the cards still left in the box. All of these cards back here and here are all Korean cards. And actually they're in way better shape than the English cards. I don't know if the kids never played with them or how really they got into the kids' hands that I bought them from, but these are like almost perfect cards, hardly scratched up at all. So I wish all the English cards were like that, but unfortunately they're not. You can tell, let's see if I can find some roughed up ones, but even this Caterpie is busted up, you know, so it's kind of weird Charmander, but yeah, some of these are just kind of worn down a little bit, bruised. So I probably won't, I mean, for the sake of the video, I won't say that I made any money off of these because I probably won't, especially the Korean cards. I'll probably just give those away. So if you or somebody you know likes Korean Pokemon cards and wants probably I don't know, 1,500 common, uncommon, rares, hollows. Let me know in the comment section, and I'd be happy to send them your way. So you just get in touch with me. But even the English cards, for the sake of the video, we'll just say $0 overall. Okay, with that out of the way, let's just jump right into some of these Korean cards. First, I'll just kind of walk you through some of the cooler holographic cards that I found. So we'll start out with just the Lucarios. We'll kind of move through here. These cards probably aren't worth anything, like I was saying earlier. The Korean cards aren't really sought after that much, and they're actually a little bit cheaper of a print. So not really collected, but still kind of cool to see the artwork and go through them. So those cards, no profit off of them really to be made. And then coming up, we'll go through these cards and starting out with this Shining Volcanion. Like I was saying, these cards aren't really collected that much, so we're gonna sell them, try to sell them around, 20-ish% of the English price itself. So take that in consideration as we're going through here. So this guy, Shining Volcanion, we'll put at 50-cent card. We've got the Celesteela, probably saying that one wrong, but 50 cents as well. This is the secret rare full art. We got Tapu Bolu, 50 cents as well. Lucario GX, 50 cents. Whimsicott GX, another 50 cents. Entei GX, Rayquaza GX. We got two Alolan Ninetales. And then we got a Lycanroc, Lycanroc GX for another 50 cents. And then we get into the 75-cent range. This is going to be the Greninja and Zoroark tag team card. Pheromosa and Buzzwool. Then we got the Muck and Alolan Muck tag team. We got the Solgaleo. Dawnwing Necrozma GX. Lunala. And then we got the Nagandel GX, the Aether Foundation Employees, which will go for about $1.50 maybe, which is 20% of its normal price. The Magikarp and Wailord GX, also another $1.50. The Gengar and Mimikyu, we'll put at $2. And then the Dedenne GX is actually selling for about $22 on TCG Player in the English version. So we'll put that around a $2 card, which is only the 10% of the English version. And then we've also got this guy, which is the one card that I really wanted out of this whole set, which is the Mewtwo Shiny Vault series, which is selling for over $30 on TCG Player right now in near mint condition. So we'll take 10% of that and say $3 if we were to sell it. But this one's definitely staying in the collection. You can just see how beautiful that holo is, and no real markings whatsoever other than a couple little white spots on the edges. But super great condition. And honestly, for me, this makes it all worth it. But not selling this card will also take a pretty big hit out of the Korean card values, because that's the most expensive card in the bunch, including the Mewtwo Shiny Vault GX. All of these cards, after the discount because they're Korean, we'll put around $20, a little bit over that. But like I was saying, I mean, you can't really find a price for these online even, so I don't really know how sought after they are. I think probably just for the artwork itself. But we'll just say, for the sake of the argument, 20% is probably a fair price, so we'll put it at $20. Going into the English cards, we've got the Staryu base set, which I also saw from the photos on the website, and kind of made me hope that there was more base set cards, but this is the only one I could find out of the whole bunch. And it's pretty beat up, seen better days for sure, but not a big deal. Nothing really made off of this card, obviously, but It was kind of just the, oh, I saw that in the photo, I hope there's more of them kind of thing. But there wasn't, so that's kind of disappointing. We'll move on. We've got the Shining Volcanion in English as well, so we got the Korean card and the English version. That one's selling for about $2.60 on TCG Player. This one's in almost perfect condition, so we'll just say $2.60 for that card. We've got the Garchomp EX, which is selling for about $2. In its current condition, I would probably sell it around $1, maybe $1.50, just because there's a little bit whitening on the edges and stuff like that. We've got a Greninja Break card, which is selling for about $3.75, almost $4. This one's a little beat up. You can tell there's whitening around the edges. Definitely some scratches in it. So we'll say maybe $1 for that card. We've got the Yanmega Break as well. This one's super damaged, and it's only selling in perfect condition for $1 anyways. So we'll say that's a 0. Mark it up as a loss on the board, and throw it in with some other cards if somebody buys them. We'll just give it to them for free. We got a Alola Ninetales promo card from Sun and Moon. This card's selling for about $2. This one's in almost perfect condition, so stay at $2 for it. We've got the Litten from the McDonald's promo cards, which is selling for $1.60. This one's in great condition, so we'll stay at $1.60. And I've also got the Lapras McDonald promo card, and you can kind of tell the holofoil behind the Pokemon's the same. So I think all of the McDonald cards from this kind of series have the same foil. This one's going for almost $5. This one has a couple bumps and bruises along the top, so we'll just cut that in half. I mean, it's not super damaged. Definitely just maybe barely lightly played even. But just for the sake, we'll cut it in half, $2.50 for that card. We got this Blastoise called non-holo rare card. It's worth about 80 cents. This one's in decent condition, but finding a buyer is probably going to be hard because it's not holo. And everybody wants holo cards, obviously. So we'll mark that one down as a loss as well at $0, just for the sake of the argument. I've also found this Squirtle Build-A-Bear Workshop randomly in the mess of thousands of cards that I've had to dug through just to make this video. But it actually took me like 3 times all the way through the cards, organizing and reorganizing them to finally find it. But it's actually kind of a rare card, almost going for $7 on TCG Player. So I think it's around $6.75 by the time I'm making this video, so we'll mark down for that. We've got a Lilligant promo card from Black and White. This one's not in perfect condition. Normally it's going for about $2.50. We'll try to sell it for $1. Entei GX in English. We have the Korean version as well. This one's going for about $1.88 in English, and it's in almost perfect condition as well. So we'll mark it down for $1.88. We got a Beware GX, Magearna GX, Latios EX, and Gumshoes GX. All of these cards are really damaged, so we'll just kind of go through them real quick. The Beware is about a $1.75 card. We'll try to sell it for $1. That one's the least damaged out of the whole bunch here. The Magearna EX is selling for about $1. This one's too damaged to sell, so once again, we'll probably just try to throw it in with some other cards and give it to somebody for free if they purchase anything. Latios EX, you can tell even in the case, it's super, super damaged. So that's a $0 card there. Normally it's selling for about $1.50. And then the Gumshoes GX, also completely damaged. Nobody want to buy this card probably. It's normally selling for about $1.75. So, but another 0 on the board for that guy. Coming up next, we've got another card I saw from the photos, which made me really interested. This is the Shaman EX Full Art card. And in the case, doesn't look super damaged. You can tell there's definitely some whitening around the edges, and in the picture online I didn't see this big bump here. Just definitely a turn off to potential collectors, but they also didn't show me the back. And this is where the problem is at, really. Definitely heavily played at best, maybe, but still kind of a cool collector's piece, as it is a full art card. Normally it's going for about $1.85. We'll say $0 once again, even though that was one of the main cards I was looking forward to getting. If I can't find a seller, I won't be mad that it stays in my collection though, because it's still a pretty nice card. And then we got the Ingo and Emmett full art secret rare card, and that's normally going for about $3.50. This one, once again, is kind of bummed up around the edges. Definitely a played card. You can see there's dents in it and stuff like that. So realistically, we're looking at maybe $1, maybe $1.50, maybe even less than that after someone takes a closer look at it. So that's kind of all the cards we were going through. I'm definitely looking forward to the Mewtwo GX Shining Vault card. Even in Korean, that's pretty rare. Wish it was English because that would be a $30+ card, but would have made the whole thing worth it. But not a bad find in itself. So let's see what the numbers break down to here. I'm going to take a look at my spreadsheet. So for the Korean cards, we were looking at maybe $20 for all the rare cards I showed you on camera. There's also way too many commons or uncommons rares to count. I also counted 166 holos or reverse holos. So, I mean, those aren't going to be worth anything probably to find. Maybe I'll be able to make a couple bucks off of them, but for the sake of video, we'll say all those are worth $0 and keep it lumped into the $20. Try to sell them all together at once for the $20. The giveaway cards I showed earlier that will be going to the lucky winner. Realistically, probably worth $7 to $10 in the Korean cards that I have. If they're English, probably looking more towards $27 to $30-ish. But that 20% kind of took its toll on those. The English cards that I showed you, we added all those up. We're looking at $23.83 total. In perfect condition, we would have had $41.11 all added up. So probably about half were too damaged to sell, really. So we're just going to move on from those and try to make that $23-ish. We also had 326 English common cards, 241 uncommons, 49 rares, and 24 holos, rare holos. So all of those, we'll add in with the English cards. Maybe we're looking at $25 to the $30 range. No one really is going to pay a lot for bulk commons or uncommons. And the rares, maybe you find a couple worth 50 cents, maybe you don't. So we'll say maybe a couple dollars altogether, leave it at 25. Even without those couple dollars from those cards, just the rare cards I showed you on camera, we're looking at a total of $50.83. Then we take away the giveaway cards, and we're left with a net sum of $40.08. So overall, we didn't strike any treasure that we knew of. If these two mega cards were in perfect condition, each of these are going for about $7 to $10. So that would have been the really treasure. If the Shaman card was in perfect condition, we're looking at another extra couple dollars. But this is somebody's collection, and it was fun just going through them. Hopefully make a little profit off of them, maybe about $10, which is still about 30% of what I spent anyway, so that's a good return on investment itself. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Now, this is a little bit different than the unboxing video. We're still waiting on some of our products in the mail just because of the COVID crisis. Everything's kind of delayed super heavily, especially international mail, which is where I bought one of my booster box from, is actually coming from China. So that one has been locked up in customs for the last couple weeks. So hopefully getting that one in the next few weeks here. I've made some other orders through American vendors, and we should be getting those this week to open up on camera for you guys. But if you guys like this series, let me know down in the comments below and hit that like button, just so I know that you guys want to see more of it. If you don't, that's okay. We're going to be moving on, but I had a lot of fun doing it. and just going through the money side of it is also kind of an interesting take. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. And as always, hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Stay sane if you're getting locked up with loved ones or just by yourself. Make sure you're taking care of yourself, and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks, guys.